If you're a collector of sports memorabilia, then you have to have heard of our next guest. He revolutionized the memorabilia industry after founding Steiner Sports in 1988. His landmark acquisition of the old Yankee Stadium in 2008 and exclusive partnerships with icons like Derek Jeter, Mariano Rivera, and Muhammad Ali helped build his $50 million sports collectibles empire.
Yeah, he's here to show us some cool collectibles and tell us what he thinks our memorabilia is worth. Welcome, Brandon Steiner to New York Living.
Thanks for having me. The new platform, Collectible Exchange, as I moved on from Steiner, which is hard to imagine. Steiner's not a Steiner, but it's not. But I brought a few things that people have sent in. You know, our new site, people send their items in because their wives say, get the stuff out of the house.
Get the stuff out of the house. Well, that's what we've been telling our viewers all morning, that chances are you've got baseball cards or you have a baseball and you see something scribbled on it and it's from your son. And so pay attention because you might have a mint.
And I'm the guy that helps you sort through that, convert those collectibles to cash.
All right, where are we starting?
I mean, listen, the Liberty are so hot. I love this player, Brianna Stewart. These are game-used sneakers.
Nice. These are Stewie sneakers?
Yeah, Stewie sneakers.
No touch.
4 championships, college, 2 WNBA champions. I mean, she's the real deal.
Yes.
And probably doesn't get as much props and credit she deserves. And then I felt it was appropriate. Again, these are all in the auction on Collectible Exchange, but the LeBron sneakers, kind of 2 amazingly great standout legendary players.
Okay, question.
Yeah.
These are from UConn days?
These
Stewie's?
No,
these are just, she was wearing them for warm-ups.
New deal for Puma.
Okay.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Is it worth more if there's an autograph on it, or how much more?
It's a variable. It's a good question. Some people like the autograph on there. Some people don't when it comes to game used. Now, sometimes you get game issued. You'll see a Brianna Stewart sneaker. You have her sign that. But these are game used. We decided, she was very happy, by the way, to get these sneakers out of her house. But I know that sounds weird, but I was like happy to get them. And then we had her sign them. We decided to have her sign them because we thought it had a little bit of extra.
A little more.
Yeah.
What makes something a collector's item?
Not having enough. I think the mistake that right now I see out there is people always throw that collectible word out there. But the goal when I was creating collectibles and when I do create is to what is not enough. So that there are people on the outside that didn't get it and now they want it and there's that demand. Right. It's really a little bit different than what you normally do.
Sure. The one of ones,
yes.
Right?
Yes.
We got one of those.
This hockey stick.
Yes. It's not just a hockey stick. It's King Lundqvist. I mean, you know, if you're a Ranger fan, there's like a must-have. Yeah. Gorgeous, good looking guy. I've had a great relationship with him over the years. This is one of his game-used sticks. Can't go wrong. By the way, just sliding over to another great, which is Dwight Gooden. I mean, they just retired his number. Probably, if I'm my mind, I know Seaver's probably the greatest Met pitcher of all time, but I put Dwight Gooden as number 2.
In the pantheon.
Anybody have an argument with that? Please come and see me.
Yeah.
But
and then you see me after you see him.
Because Dwight just doesn't get the love and props from the greatness part, and he's around. People take it for granted, and he's also a great Yankee too.
Okay. So what do these go for, you think?
I mean, this could go for a couple $1,000s. Depends what people bid. You go to Collectible Exchange, you bid. And a lot of
you never know.
You never know.
You might catch it at the right time. And
especially these sneakers, they're kind of hard to come by. You don't see these a lot.
Okay.
The stick, you know, you don't listen. Hendrick's not playing anymore, so hard to get. So you know, it depends what kind of mood everybody's in on Sunday. With the Yankee demise lately, I'm hoping that they have a big week.
Oh, because that'll
gets people kind of amped up a little bit.
Of course.
Yeah.
Now this right here.
I mean, it's a quick. You know, I kind of threw it in there. I didn't mean to throw you guys off, but it's signed by Babe Ruth.
Yeah, kind of threw it in there.
I think if you're a collector, you're really. I mean, just amazing how old this is. I mean, just look at this. Look at that autograph.
Can I touch this?
Yeah, of course. That is a beautiful Babe Ruth autograph, not to mention. So now there's a couple ways you can go with this book. You could buy this book, it's beautiful, or possibly you can cut that signature out and use it with a photo, which is what a lot of people do. But it's a very high quality autograph.
Wow.
If you're a serious collector,
that's
you really need
right there.
to have a Babe Ruth autograph. And by the way, you got to bring the captain into the mix.
Always.
Now, this is something I started. I started this with the Yankees many years ago, and they said, "Don't do that, it's stupid." But the game is bases. There's going to be too many of them. I'm like, it's fine. But when Jeter's last year, what I created was these special bases with the Yankees that had his logo on there. This was his final season. We had the shut bases made these special
There's a plaque.
Plaques on the side to commemorate this particular date. It's a game-used base that was used in Derek Jeter's final season on that day, September 7th.
Wow.
Pretty cool.
Very unique. I like that.
Boy, you brought the bobblehead. This is bad news. I mean,
What do you mean?
The right fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
now the Met fans are excited about this guy, and I have a lot of respect for him. But now in Yankee world, he's Juan Soso, and they're not high on him. So if that was a Met bobble,
But what if I got his autograph on the ball?
it would help. But the Yankees are not feeling Juan. They feel like they abandoned
But I just
them.
think it's 1 year and done, so he's not going to be a Yankee again.
No, he's not.
He just wants to figure out how he can up the.
Yeah, this is not a good investment for you right now. But I appreciate
Worth
what you
a
were
chance.
thinking a year ago. But selling that a while ago would have been a good event.
Okay.
And while we're on negative and things that are not going
I
well,
know. Here we are.
love this kid.
Yes, great
Number 1
person.
pick from Ohio State. The
Greg
way to go
Oden.
with this ball is somebody Greg Oden, the number 1 pick, and it didn't work out well because he had a series of injuries.
Yes.
But they still love Greg in Ohio State.
Yeah.
So what you would do is you would need to sell that ball and look at it from an Ohio State
Yeah.
point of view.
Gotcha.
And that's where that ball should go, to some big fan in Columbus, Ohio.
Okay.
That's smart. And last
Yeah.
but not least, one of a
This is-
kind. You
this
talked
is-
about one of a
hold
kind.
it- hold it
I'm sorry.
carefully.
Very, very carefully.
Yes, yes.
So this is a autograph, Major League Baseball, signed by one Nelson Figueroa, and then Marisol Castro. Can we please get a close-up on that, please?
How much? What's the opening bid for this? You think?
I think
That's
it's priceless.
supposed to be her name.
How do you put a value on this kind of item? I mean,
We just devalued
You know.
the $25 ball.
yeah, it's
Honestly.
priceless. But you know, you never know. There's always family, there's friends, and that's
Right.
where you go and you play on them a little bit.
Right.
And
You know.
Luke offered us $100.
That's right. We
Th-
have.
This auction,
still here?
and collectible exchange, this is not fit.
This is not fit for his type of work.
Yes. Now
You
there
know
was
what?
an 8-rod bat somewhere.
Oh,
Do we get that?
I have. I
don't
didn't.
wanna
I
leave
did.
them out
I
in the cold,
neglected
right?
to bring it in, but here's a picture of not one but two baseball bats signed by the one and only third baseman for the New York Yankees, Alex Rodriguez.
What's crazy about this cat is he's the cat with 9 lives, and he keeps getting more and more popular regardless of what he does.
And richer and richer.
And richer and richer.
What am I getting for those bats?
And stays handsome too.
Yeah, what am I getting for those
Those
bats?
bats are a few $100 each.
That's it?
Well, does it have a special inscription on there? I couldn't see
Yes.
it on there. What does it say?
I don't know. I gotta go look.
She said yes, just so she
and
could drive up
what's
her
an
price.
important note is you got to get your autographs authenticated in this day and age. So even
Yes.
if you were there with A-Rod
Yeah.
to get them done, you would bring me the bats, and I
Okay.
hope you get them authenticated,
Okay.
and then the value of the bat could be even higher.
All right, we have a
Does
date.
personalization hurt the autograph?
Absolutely.
In other words,
I
you
gotta
don't want
take
them
a
to sign it
look.
to you.
Stay close.
Thank you.
You
Appreciate
at home.
you.
Awesome. Thank
Appreciate
you so much.
You guys going to be on Sunday Night Bidding or?
I'm gonna have.
definitely gonna
I'm
check
gonna
it
have
out.
an alias.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have an alias.
I
use
see,
a
I
burner
see
account.
that there's a few things you need that we
Okay.
have. There's 500 items, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, 500.
All
so.
right, well, check it
Besides
out.
being a sports expert, Brandon is also an author. Go pick up a copy of his book, The Ride-Alongs: What I Learned About Policing, Crime, and the New York City
Thank you.
Justice System.
That's my fourth book.
Very nice.
Oh,
Look at you.
and you
Fourth.
made time for us.
I did. And this is a
Stop
very
it.
important book. It's not in my sweet spot, but I spent a year with the NYPD and got into places that most people don't.
Okay.
And if you're interested in your safety and what's going on, I
Read
get
the
a
book?
pretty good view.